Winnie sat smack dab in the middle of a group of nosy senior citizens with a scowl on her face. They were discussing her name instead of the book they were there for.
"It says Winifred Nash. I just assumed she was one of us. Can you blame me?"
"You know what they say about assuming. You make it—"
"Shh! Watch your mouth around the child. This is why I vote that she goes. I don't want to have to censor myself. It's really not fair, you know."
"You don't need to censor yourself," Winnie chimed in, still scowling. "And are you going to keep talking about me, or can we start this stupid book club and talk about the actual book?" Winnie's grandma would scold her for talking to them like that. But Winnie's grandma was the reason she was here in the first place, was the reason for a lot of things weighing on Winnie's chest. So, really, she didn't care what her grandma wanted. Her grandma was currently in a heated game of canasta, which Winnie hated. Mostly because Winnie was terrible at it. But her grandma refused to let Winnie stay home alone, even though she was 12, not 5, and home was now her grandma's house, which was literally across the street from the community clubhouse. From 3 to 4 every weekday, Winnie's grandma played canasta. So, from 3 to 4 every weekday, Winnie was forced to go with her. Winnie's dad both worried and worked around the clock, and her mom was working, causing her dad more worry, a lot lately too. And since school was out for the summer and Winnie didn't have anything else to do, she was sent an hour away to stay with her grandmother, even though no one asked Winnie what she wanted to do. Her parents said they needed the time to deal with some things, which meant Winnie's grandma was left to deal with her, and vice versa. The clubhouse sounded fancier than what it was. It was really just a scuffed-up and overused auditorium with some tables, a few couches, a ton of folding chairs, and a single unisex bathroom that smelled like a mix of Vicks VapoRub and peppermint and pee. On her third visit to the clubhouse, after declaring canasta the worst card game ever, Winnie had sulked in the corner, prepared to frown and wait in silence until it was time to cross the street back home. She'd been frowning a lot lately, which was fine, because then Winnie's mom could keep all the smiles for herself. But on that third visit, while Winnie sulked in the corner, she shifted in an uncomfortable metal folding chair and managed to knock over a stack of books on the table next to her. She'd sighed, continued to frown, and picked up the books to restack them. The cover of one was colorful and flowery and elegant, the kind of cover that ends up with an Oprah or Reese Witherspoon book club sticker on it. Winnie figured it was probably some dumb romance. That was what old people read, wasn't it? Something with a tall, dark, and handsome man. Winnie didn't care much for tall, dark, and handsome men.